You're watching our special show. We're looking back at the legacy of Ratan Tata in his own words. Here he is speaking to Suhail Seth on the high points and the low points in his life, his journey in philanthropy and more.
When you look back at this life, biggest achievement to your mind? What would you define as your biggest achievement?
I really wouldn't be able to define that. There have been many moments which make one feel a sense of great satisfaction, and there have been a few times when it's almost despair.
So then I won't ask you which was your most despaired moment, as it were.
That's an easier one to answer, because I've always felt the greatest despair I had was when Tata's decided to put Central India Mills, which was what Jamsetji started, into liquidation for, if I recall at that time, it was 50 lakhs of rupees.
Yes.
I thought this was a very un-Tata-like move, but it was done, and many people went out of work. I saw the misery that it caused. Blue-collared workers got taken care of by the government, but the officers of the company really suffered, and that's remained in my heart. As
next year, and I know you don't like anniversaries, but next year, the House of Tata will turn 150. That's a significant milestone for any industrial group, especially, you know, in young, vibrant democracies like ours. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, I'm very happy to see that we've held together for that period of time. And many companies disintegrate in that kind of period, or are just a tombstone. And I think we should do everything we can to preserve it and to continue that. As I said earlier, the group may change. It may look different in the next 30 years, 50 years, but it should embody the same values and the same ethical standards that it has had. Should never forget that most of its earnings go to philanthropy, not in the pockets of founders and leaders, and that it's doing something for the common good of mankind. I think that's very satisfying if that were to happen.
Finally, how would Ratan Tata like to be remembered?
Very quickly, what I said earlier, I'd like to be remembered as a person who made a difference. Not anything more, not anything less.